You wake up in the middle of the forest with no idea how you got there. You're lost and you don't know which direction to go in to find your way home. Try to stay calm and assess the situation. First, if you're injured or have any immediate needs, take care of them. But otherwise, try to keep calm and think clearly. It's important that you don't panic. If it's cold outside, you can build a makeshift shelter out of branches and leaves to help keep you warm. If it's hot, you can find a shady spot to rest or use a tarp or other material to create a shelter. If it's raining, try to find somewhere that is relatively dry to stay so that you can keep your sleeping bag or other belongings dry. This is a universally recognized distress signal that can help rescuers locate you quickly. You can create an SOS signal in several ways. One option is to write SOS in large letters on the ground using rocks or sticks. You can also make an SOS signal with your hands by forming the letters with your arms. If you're in a group, you can take turns spelling out SOS so that someone is always visible from above. SOS stands for Save Our Souls, and it is a distress signal that is used in emergencies to call for help. The signal is 3 short blasts, followed by 3 long blasts, and then 3 short blasts again. You can use a whistle, a horn, or even your voice to make the signal. If you have a mirror or any shiny object, you can also use it to flash sunlight towards the sky. This is another way to signal for help from aircraft or helicopters. By making an SOS signal, you're letting rescuers know that you need help, and you're increasing the chances that they'll find you quickly. Remember to stay visible and keep signaling until help arrives. Having a shelter will help you feel safer and more secure, which can make it easier to stay calm and focused. Following these tips can help you survive until help arrives. And if you liked this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. And if you never want to find yourself lost in the woods in the first place, be sure to bring along a map and compass when you hike, and let someone know your route before you go. Being prepared can help you avoid getting lost in the first place and ensure that your next hike is a safe and enjoyable experience. And if you're in a remote area, it may also help to protect you from wild animals. Even though it might be hard, especially if you're alone or it's getting dark, try to calm down and think about what your next move should be. A fire can be an effective way to signal for help and attract attention from search and rescue teams. However, before starting a fire, be sure to check if there are any fire bans in the area. If there aren't any restrictions, you can clear away all flammable materials from the ground in a wide circle to create a safe fire pit. Use a ferrocerium, flint and steel, bow and drill, fire saw, or lighter to get your fire started. Make sure the fire is small at first, then gradually make it bigger. If possible, build the fire in a spot that's elevated and visible from above. If you have some extra time, you can even create a ground-to-air signal fire. This involves making 2 fires with a reflective surface between them. The light from the first fire is reflected by the surface and makes the second fire appear brighter than it actually is. This is a great way to attract attention from planes or helicopters searching for you. Being calm will help you think more clearly and make better decisions, which is essential for getting out of the woods safely. It may be tempting to run around and look for a way out, but doing so will only make things worse. Your body needs energy to function properly, and by wasting it on useless activities, you'll be left feeling exhausted and helpless. Instead, try to stay calm and relaxed as much as possible. If you're nervous or anxious, your body will be in a state of high alert and it'll be harder to conserve energy. So take deep breaths and try to focus on positive thoughts. You can also try to distract yourself by singing songs or reciting poems. By conserving your energy, you'll be better able to think clearly and make smart decisions, which is essential for getting out of the woods alive. It may take a while for help to arrive, so it's important that you be patient and do waste your energy on negative thoughts or actions. When you panic, you might run around aimlessly or make impulsive decisions that could put you in further danger. So take a deep breath and try to stay as calm as possible. Don't panic. Although this scenario may sound like the start of a horror movie, it's not as bad as it seems. Now that you've taken a moment to collect yourself, you'll want to decide whether you should stay where you are or try to find your way out of the woods. In most cases, staying where you are is the best option. Moving around aimlessly can cause you to become even more lost and disoriented, and it can also waste precious time and energy that you may need later on. Staying put allows you to conserve your energy and resources while you wait for help to find you. Also, if you stayed still, it is much easier for search and rescue teams to spot you from above when they're looking for you. However, if you feel like you are in imminent danger, such as if there's a wildfire approaching, or if it's getting dark and you don't have a shelter, then moving to a safer location might be the best choice. If you choose to move, make sure you don't wander aimlessly. Instead, look for landmarks or other signs of civilization, such as roads or houses. If you see any, head in that direction. If you remain calm and follow these steps, you should be able to find your way out of the woods safely. So, here are 6 things to do when you get lost in the woods. No. 1. Take a deep breath. 2. Stay where you are. Number 3. Find shelter. If you decide to stay in one place until help arrives, then you'll need to make sure that you're protected from the elements. No. 4. Build a signal fire. 5. Conserve your energy. Staying still and conserving your energy is one of the most important tips for surviving in the woods. And number 6. Make an SOS signal. Another important tip for surviving in the woods is to make an SOS signal. If you ever find yourself lost in the woods, remember to stay calm, stay put, find shelter, build a signal fire, conserve your energy, and make an SOS signal. Before you go, do you want to forget to leave a comment below and tell us what you would do if you got lost in the forest?